and welcome back to Nickel City X-Wing. This is game 2, and it is some jank practice time. Lou flying his jank list, Catherine rolled her own jank list, and here it is. This is a road roll. Jank Tank is being played under the road rules, so thus we will continue our roading. Going down the only road I've ever known. Get your bets in. Lou flying the Resistance Han Solo with Leia Organa, Veteran Turret Gunner, and Raised Millennium Falcon. He took targeting computer off of this and added it to Lega Fossing in the Resistance Y-Wing with Trick Shot, Ion Cannon, Shield Upgrade, and an Engine Upgrade courtesy of those 3 points from targeting computer. Then comes with PZ for CO, and there's a naked R1J5, aka Bucket. Is Sicilian pizza considered deep dish? Scooter Fox. Let's see. Let me pull up Sicilian pizza. So this is more Detroit style. I would not consider that a deep dish. This is more of a Detroit style. Buffalo style is kind of like medium between this and New York. But yeah, it's sauce, cheese, toppings. It's none of this bullshit toppings thing. Then like a thin layer of sauce icing. Absolute crap, terribleness. We've never had a Sicilian pizza. I mean, maybe. I've never been to Sicily, so if that's what we're going for there. Do you want to go to Europe? I don't want to go to Europe with me. Go to England, Ireland, Spain, France, Italy, Germany, Poland. Okay, it does take a card, so let's mark that on the overlay. Denmark, Finland, Norway. Portugal seems nice. It's you're going all over the place. It's consistent with like a house that's like downloading. That's in time to head off. Navi, have a good day. Navi lives in the future. Ireland and Netherlands were the best. Netherlands would be fun, I think. I've never heard anything bad about it. For some reason, I just never kind of think Netherlands when I think vacation, but it's totally legit spot. I just think Ireland and England would be good because I would know what's happening. Well, not in Ireland. I can't understand. Honestly, like Scottish people, holy fuck. I understand Spanish better than I do the English that Scottish people do. Like, and that's not like me criticizing Scottish people, but like, yo. See, now thanks to X-Wing, I feel like, I got stops. I can hang out with Max in France. I could see Scum Dan in Germany. Maybe Fun Walk will show up just randomly. I'll knock on every door in England, be like, excuse me, are you 3-time world champion Ollie? People would be like, I think he only won once, but it's been 3 years. And then I'd be like, well, you know what? It kind of counts, right? And they'd be like, well, I don't know about that. And then I'd be like, Chelsea is the best team. And they'd be like, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Manchester United, get out of here. Get out of here with your Man U silliness. There's only one team, and that team is, of course, Chelsea. Keep the blue flag flying high. Champions of Europe, current first place in the Premier League table. What's Man U got? What's Man U doing? Nothing. Nothing. We're going to place our forces out here. One of the team whose fans can't even remember that. Yeah, blue is a color. Is that an insult? It's not a great insult. I asked Navi if they used toilet paper in Australia, and all he said was bidet, mate. Oh no. Gosh, Rocker, that's so bad. That's one of your worst. All right, Elmo. I'm used to it. Like, I know that when you guys of all these inferior soccer teams are looking up the top of the mountain, you see Chelsea up there, and you're like, I'm jealous, so I'm gonna make inane jokes. I get it. It's natural. I understand. And really, I sympathize with you. I do. I do. It's hard to just like know that no matter what happens in the season, it's not going to be enough. I get it. So Catherine's flying for the CIS. Sam Wessel naked. 066 naked. Watt Tambor naked. And Precise Hunter with independent calculations and grappling struts. What's soccer? Isn't it football? Who's ball? Droid ball. Have we heard anything else about this proposed X-Wing soccer thing? Does anything come from that? Let it die. Gonks, we're looking for... Who doesn't enjoy a good gonking? I know I do. Gonk me once, shame on you. Gonk me twice, shame on me. Really hyped for the Gonk Bonk rules. I just like, I know it's going to be different, but I cannot get Rocket League out of my head when I think about X-Wing soccer. Just like, what if it's Rocket League, but with X-Wings? It's like Lou is having that Steam connection issue we were all having earlier. I play it with my Xbox controller. I do not understand people who play Rocket League without their Xbox controller. Also, random question for the chat while we wait for Lou here. You guys playing Halo? Because if you're playing Halo, maybe you should hang out with Greg and we can Halo together. Maybe we can be together. That's me shooting Halo. Although I'm a skewer guy. I'm like, is Halo free? Yes, the multiplayer of Halo Infinite is free. Free on stream. So the bubble going up to place Han Solo, that's his ability in the Resistance. He can be placed at anywhere range 3 away from an enemy ship. Wasted so many years on Halo. Let's add to the tally. This is the first Halo I've played, honestly, truly, but I'm having so much fun with it. It's good, clean fun too. It's not complicated. Like, I guess the weapons are a little bit complicated, but not really. Paolo Pozo trying to fight someone. Looks like we're about ready to go. And the melee is so strong, Big On. Oh my god. The melee on it, it's like, it's more powerful than shooting people. It's crazy. A melee from the back, of course, is a kill. I believe that's just Halo tradition. Got the Saber Panther game up, and the referee just gave that symbol, but as a penalty call. Is that a 10-minute misconduct? Does it have a symbol? I've been watching hockey my whole life, and I don't know what. Oh, dude, that fucking sword, man. Some people get that sword, and they get this, like, charge thing with it, and it sucks. So hard to contend with. Cold Hard Facts is successfully defending Nickel Leader so far. So since I'm going to be out from the 7th to the 16th in Florida, you know, maybe we'll be able to do some kind of streams, just like hanging outy streams. But I think January, I'm going to try to put some stuff together to make it a real fun month for us as we start the new year. Grapple hook is awesome. It is kind of fun. It's very fun. I was playing with Cold Hard Facts yesterday, and he was in a Banshee, and someone grappled his Banshee at your convenience. Time has started. Someone grappled his Banshee and then just took it over. What part of Florida? My parents live in Tarpon Springs, Florida. It's just north of Tampa. Just north of Tampa. And we're off. Fuck it. The one forward. Takes a calculate. Spin. 3 forward. And now with PZ on the dial, Finn can calculate, and that will give rerolls to Lega. And PZ, if Finn does a blue, PZ will allow Finn to pass a focus even. So it's a soft coordinate, and he can pass calculates. So I really like what's happening here. You have your block you're going for, and then Han on the other side to try and pull people away. If you can pull Zam away, maybe your block is able to eliminate one of these ships without too much damage. Though there's a lot of beef on Catherine's side, don't forget to get your bets in before we get to engagements. Right now, it's 2 on Lou, 8 on Catherine. 2 on Lou, 8 on Catherine. Oh, 66 wasting no time, coming in hot. Tucker says Lou's list has Lega, but I think Catherine's list has the legs. I don't think it's the greatest Separatist list I've ever seen, but I mean, a fire spray is good. Like, a fire spray is never gonna not be good. 5 forward for the Precise Hunter. Trying to get this engagement in as fast as possible. Single calculate, no independent calculation there. Watt, 5 forward. Now Watt could actually get a shot here. Watt could boost. That'll get him the necessary 11 lengths needed. But just gonna focus. Don't think we've got 11 on any of this. Zam? Zam has a choice. Does Zam boost to the left? Boost to the right? Does Zam stay? Just focus? Man, we've got like the mullet of games happening. We got Honorable Joust at the bottom, Party at the top. Zam gonna boost left. That does leave Han on a little bit of an island by himself. But Han did plan for this. Banks and can boost forward. Still has Leia for a modification. I think you absolutely do. Keep in mind, Zam does have the back car. Scooter, you are so right. The mullet is in right now. It is absolutely in. If you're looking to get your bets in, I think you got to do it now. We might end up with shots here, especially if Lou boosts. That is a rotate primary, and that is stressful on this version of the Falcons. And Han, range 3. This is going to be your classic 3v3 into Zam for hit crit. Zam, take a shield. The card reveal is You Should Thank Me. So regens a charge and gets a free lock. And if you guys have forgot about Zam. ISO Fane! What's up, baby? Psionic. Sonic, get it in. Get it in fast, Psionic. Do it fast. Fast. Fast, fast, fast. Get it in. Get it in. Get it in. ISO, thank you for the resub. ISO, you're going to LVO, right, man? ISO's going to LVO. I mean, you live right there. Of course you're going to LVO. You live next door. Let's go. ISO. Yo, ISO, you gonna gamble with me, dog? Buddy. Buddy. Gonna hang out, have a drink, spend it a little bit. And this is onto Han. Zam spends the target lock for 2 hits into Han. 1 evade, shield. So, trading a shield on each. Lega gonna measure for a shot. Is she in range? Naturally, I'm getting wasted. I'm going gambling, and I'm winning the tournament. Easy. Bro, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but I am 1000% down for everything you just said. No shots. Rule of 11 not reached. Finn does have a shot on to Zam Wesell. And Finn is going to take it. This will trigger You Should Thank Me Again, though. This could be a bad time for Finn. And Finn can take a strain and add the focus. Yes, ISO, I do want to know something really cool and sort of a mini secret in front of 28 people. 2 more shields. Yeah, everyone can just always assume that I want to know a secret. 100%. I love secrets. They make me feel special. Epiang says, oof, GG. I think he means to Finn, because Finn's about to die. Right? We all kind of agree that Finn is kaput. Can Bucket get over enough to... I got a pair of the 2018 Worlds dice, the red and greens ones with the silver marbling. I'm going to bring a pair with me to LVO, and I'm donating them to the Fly Better guys to use for prize support. Dope. That is dope. So some lucky person is going to win a pair of 2018 Worlds dice. That is really cool. I should probably think of something to bring. I might just bring copies of the cards and use that as advertising. More like, here, just think of me fondly. Yep, someone is leaving the LVO with a pair of Worlds dice. I'm also donating a set of 4 pairs of 2018 regional dice. Nice. You know, I've never actually won, like, cosmetic prize. Every cosmetic thing I've bought and or, like, it's been like a participation thing. Those were the watermelon ones. I think 2018 is just a little bit before my X-Wing time, I think. Or like right at the beginning of it, so I'm not 100% familiar. Those were the days I was watching four Phantoms on GSP YouTube, being like, seems boxy. Justin and I are going to be there from Team Jawa, says Yellow Jacket Pim. We are sure going to have a ton of Team Jawa cards to give out if you find us. First off, I don't like the insinuation that I'm not gonna see you. That's like a if thing. We're hanging out. Mr. Rocker Crocker says, I'm just glad that FFG did cosmetic prizing instead of attack wings exclusive ships that are super OP prizing. Agreed. Agreed. I don't know attack wing that much, but that sounds awful. Isofane, if you think I'm not gonna find you, you're crazy. I will find you. Greg, we're going drinking and or gambling. That's goddamn right. Goddamn right. You're absolutely right. Can you tell us the story of how you started X-Wing? Sure. So, my first experience with X-Wing is several years ago. This had to be when 1.0 was out. If you don't know about me, fuck it, 3 forward. I'm gonna try to like interweave the story with the actual gameplay. If you don't know anything about me, I used to do stand-up, and I used to live in Los Angeles doing stand-up, and one of the places that I did like improv comedy at and stand-up as well was a comic book / game store called Meltdown. Meltdown is where the Nerdist Theater was. So like Kumail and Emily, you might know them from The Big Sick. Kumail, you know, is one of the Eternals. They ran a stand-up show that I loved, and I really wanted to be on that show, and I could never get on the show. It really always drove me crazy. But at that place, I saw this super high quality model of the Millennium Falcon, and I was like, man, this thing looks so good. But it was also $40. So I bought it, and that was the only X-Wing ship I had. Didn't even know it was a game. Just used it for the model. Fast forward, I quit stand-up comedy because I'm not gonna make it, and I want to live somewhere where I can, you know, live cheaper. And I kind of happen upon a game store in the area while I'm just out exploring. You know, like, I'm from Buffalo, but I hadn't lived in Buffalo at that point since I was 15, and I was 33, 34. So, you know, I had been gone for 18 years. It's a completely different city to me. 066 and 1 forward, calculate. So basically, I discovered some people playing, and they taught me the game. At the same time, I went to the Star Wars Celebration that was in Chicago, and I was super big into lightsaber collecting. I like have a ton of lightsabers. I build them, do like the soldering and stuff on the boards, program them. So I was kind of there for like networking that, but I did a demo of the X-Wing game there. And it turns out that Nick from 312 was doing demos there. So I don't remember who did my demo, but it's entirely possible that Nick from 312 was the one who showed me X-Wing to begin with. But then I'm back in Buffalo, and I find this group, the Nickel City Irregulars, and they teach me the game, and I just end up really liking it. And yeah, that's pretty much the story. You know, we get locked down, and I was just like, I had this, like, I love tech and stuff, and I have this like awesome big ass computer, and I was like, you know what, I think I can stream. I have all this equipment. I love making films and stuff. I have cameras. I think I can do this. And I decided to just start streaming, and that's what really got me, you know, gamified in the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, well, X-Wing is based off Attack Wing, right? ISO, have a good, safe drive home. Stay safe. Stay ready, baby, because we going hard in Vegas. I'm literally not going to a cousin's wedding to go to this. So if you think we're not hanging out, you are fucking insane. It goes Wings of Glory, X-Wing, Attack Wing. Is Attack Wing a franchise, or is it a different? Is it just like its own standalone thing? This is Han onto Zam Wessel. I'm gonna spend the lock. It's X-Wing for Star Trek. Okay. So they licensed the system. Fair. I'm sure this is You Better Mean Business. Is she gonna Zam here? So this is in the back of my brain. Is Attack Wing a collaborative game? Is it not like 1v1? Is it a team up game? Could be wrong. So this is gonna be a bonus shot from Zam into Han. Is obstructed back. So 3v2 back. One hit. Has the focus available. We'll just leave it at 1. When I played Attack Me, it was 1v1. Okay. That's cool. I like Star Trek, so maybe that's something I would be into. Does anyone actually play it? Gonna spend the lock on Finn. Already has hit crit going in. And we'll focus to make that hit crit. Finn constrained to add the eyeball. Takes the strain, adds the eyeball, takes nothing, but, you know, like, lives. I mean, that's the thing with it, though, right, Big On? Like, this game is fun because A, it's Star Wars, B, it's a fun game, and then C, it's fun to be with you guys. Like, that's why I'm so excited and hyped about LVO. Because, like, they're, like, I mean, like, I know Yellow Jacket Pim, you know? Like, I know his name, but I know Yellow Jacket Pim. I know vaguely what he looks like because he's been on stream on camera before. But, you know, now we get to hang out. We get to, like, actually fucking slap hands and stuff. It's going to be an ion shot into Watt. Turn down for Watt. And we'll focus. Watt is guaranteed to be damaged. And we'll also take an ion, so no point in spending. That is a shield ion for Watt. It should be extremely fun, Big On. I think we're gonna all have a great time, and if we don't, I blame anyone but me. Finn at I2. This is tough. Just tough for Finn here. He needs to try and live to get a shot. Scooter says, wish I could go. Can't wait for Nova next year. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. See, Nova, assuming Nova is North Virginia, am I wrong? Is that like a DC thing? Double counts for 3, Finn. Taking all 3. Finn down to 1. Just outside DC. See, DC is very doable for me because I have relatives that live in DC. No, Pim, we do not catch your drift. Just say it. Say what you want to say, bud. Opening the lock. That is a dead Finn. Can't announce anything yet. Announce it now! Nova used to be huge in X-Wing. They kind of faded out. Were they like a stream too? Watt focusing for 3 onto Lega, and Lega takes 3. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Okay, is disarmed. Wouldn't have a shot anyway. Finn, no shots. We go back to Dials. Get a podcast. I remember Nova before I found Twitch. Interesting. So, is that the X-Wing debrief? People are in Virginia. Are they part of that, or are they kind of their own thing? Is Droid here? Droid! No, Droid's on a fucking work thing right now. God damn it. You know, I thought about doing a Nickel City podcast, but it's like, what am I going to say that you're not going to get from Flybetter or GSP? Honestly. I have no opinions that are all that unique, you know what I mean? So Droid is what I would consider half of the X-Wing debrief with Nicole Alani. If you haven't followed the X-Wing debrief, feel free to do so. I haven't streamed in a while, I don't think, just because they're both active duty, so, you know, life gets busy sometimes. But I think they're in the Virginia area. Radio TCX leaving a big hole in your podcast stuck in traffic life. And when I lived in Los Angeles, podcasts and audiobooks were literally my life. All I know is if I go to Hampton Beach next summer, I'll have to play with Mr. Rocker Crocker. Can anyone speak for Nova? Who's a Nova person right now? Show yourselves. Reveal yourselves. Epionics and Nova? I've been to the last 2. Okay, you're going. Scooter says he's in Baltimore. That's an easy drive to DC, bud. I did that drive. It's nothing. It's a nothing drive. No excuses. They're going. Epionic's too cool for us now. He lives in Hawaii. He's like, I'm sorry. X-Wing? What's X-Wing? When I just like look out of my window and it's this awesome fucking place. And hit crit initiative goes to Catherine. I think she probably doesn't hate that. So you heard it here first, everybody. Nova next year is going to be the biggest Nova ever, and that's courtesy of Yellow Jacket Pim, who promises, nay, guarantees that Nova will be the greatest X-Wing event ever produced. Again, that is a guarantee for your money back. None of this is guaranteed. Guarantees are for sucker. Nova is usually around Labor Day. Labor Day is like September-ish, right? 0665K. Still on the board, lucky duck. What? That is a 1 forward and can only focus. Does. First Monday in September. That's a great time to be in DC. Let's just say that fall in DC, elite. The Precise Hunter using struts to post up on the rock, clear stress. Gonna barrel roll left. Can barrel roll off if she chooses. We'll stay on, link to a calculate. Listen, Pim knows a lot of things. He gets confused. This is Lega. Lega in a pretty decent position. Sam, 4K, what a maneuver. Han Solo. 2 forward. I think again you lock Wat Tambor. See if we can't get some damage in. Here is the lock. Immediately checks the Y-wing for bombs. Not that lucky. No bombs. Han, first one to attack. I think only really has Watt, and that is the case. Range 3 into Watt. ZZ's already, oh my god, that would destroy me, Silver. Two hits, gonna spend the lock. Hit, crit into Watt. Watt rolling 3, does have a focus for defense. That is hit, crit, no impervium on this Watt. No Soulless 1 either. Yeah, you can't risk it. You gotta hit, crit, that is points. And that crit is console fire. That happens no matter if you get a shot or not. Once you engage, it triggers. Here is Zam. Range 1 into Lega. 4v1. A great roll. Just one. Lega could evade this. And just going to take the shield. It is half points. Zero 66 066 has bucket range 3. 3v3 here. Or hit crit. Bucket has to calculate, gets the second evade. Never mind. He's going to take the crit, and it is a weapons failure. That could not have been good. Bold strategy taking the weapons failure. Lega has one reroll now with her ability. He's going to use it. Sends the focus for 3. Damage is in. And another ion. Ooh, and there is a console fire as well. This could kill Watt. It does not. It does do his best. We go back to dials. Catherine is open to 62 to 21 point lead. Zam, here's the problem. Like, you've spent all this capital trying to get Zam down, trying to kill Watt. You still have a full scimitar. The scimitar is full. A full 10 health scimitar to deal with. Even if you do get the favorable rolls on this one. It's going to be a long road for Lou to get back here. Scimitar will burn fast, but you have to get to the point where you're shooting the scimitar. And I don't necessarily hate Lou's strategy of trying to take Zam down, but man, it's so tough. Y-Wing's already half points. Bucket is one away from half, I believe. And a weapons failure, so Bucket's probably going to have to fix that weapons failure. Zam facing the right direction. Lega not facing the right direction. On has only lost one shield, so relatively healthy. But I don't think Lou has the capital left. Here's the good news. Watt is bumping. For sure. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Watt is bumping. won't be able to fix console fire. You could get lucky there, save yourself the shot, and maybe be able to put more into Zam, put more into the Precise Hunter, who's almost certainly turning right here. Man, a Prox Mine on Lego would be so clutch right now. It's time for Road. Road roll. Lou, 2 eyeballs. Catherine, 2 eyeballs and a hit. Catherine has initiative. System phase. Zam needs to choose a card. It probably should be You Better Mean Business. Although there is an argument to make for You Should Thank Me, considering you think that Watt might be the target of a shot. That could leave you shotless. Look it, first to move. One banks. He picks weapons failure, or does he calculate? Just calculates. Keeps weapons failure. Precise Hunter is just gonna turn like we all thought. Clear Stress can barrel roll focus or just double focus with independent calculations. Such a good combination with landing struts. Almost better than network calculations, in my opinion. If you have landing struts, if you're a single, you just get 2 calculates per thing. You get that obstruction, you can ignore it. All sorts of fun. What? Just going 1 forward and gonna bump. Yes, my first player marker is a Diet Snapple. 066, 3 straight, Clear Stress. I think this is just grab a target lock time. It's actually gonna take the old barrel roll. Interesting. All right. Lego the too hard. Oof. Is that an arc? I think so. I think so. I'm pretty sure it is. Lega could probably barrel roll. It's red, but she could barrel roll back and get out of arc. But also, you want that shot on Watt. And she's going to focus. Plus, you got Han to worry about. But not before we worry about Zam Wessel. If Zam went 1 forward, that might clear. And it does. Absolutely does. Zam gonna focus. Solo. 1 straight. Gosh, I think you gotta rotate now. You can go into 066, but is it worth it? And Han will rotate. That is red on this iteration of the Millennium Falcon. Han, first shot. I think you got to go into Zam. Honestly. If you can get Zam down to a like reasonable. So this is going to be 3v2 into Zam. Can Leia for 2. Zam, 1 evade. Zam has to make a decision. Does Zam want to give up half points to keep the focus? Catherine double checking her card. And Zam takes it. This is you better mean business. The double tap is active. Firing into Han. Three v1 has a focus. And spend the focus for 2. Does. Han. Takes 2. That is shields down onto Han Solo. This is Zam's priority shot now. Can fire into Bucket, can fire into Han. Lega is also an option. Lega is sitting on 4 with only 1 dice. Lega might be the choice here. So you might be able to get Lega off this turn. And eventually she chooses Lega. Classic 4v1, no mods. Hit crit, coming in. Lega. Lega has to decide here. Gonna take it. Disabled power regular, and that means Lega's gonna be ionized as soon as she engages. Hot Tabor console fire. Safe yet again. 066 for the kill into Lega, I'm sure. No, nothing good. Lega forever. The Precise Hunter. Could again try to get more into Lega. Could go into Bucket. When your best shot is into Lega here. 2v1 into Lega. One. Lega find a squiggle. No. Lega alive on 1. Lega takes the Ion, and we'll check her Ion arc. Has range 1 into Zam, has range 2 into Watt, and looks like Watt is the target here. Hit, crit, Watt is dead. The 1 damage from Lega goes through. I was also thinking Zam at Bionic, but getting Watt off the board, that is points. Bucket, this is a free shot into Zam. There isn't anything Zam can do about it. It's 2 dice though. Range 1 into Zam. But Bucket will hit for 2. Can he get it through? Zam? Yes! Zam down to 3. Turreted ships have an advantage when it comes to avoiding being shot, as they can adapt their arcs to positioning better. Wait, what? Turreted ships have an advantage when it comes to avoiding being shot, as they can adapt their arcs to positioning better. I'll let you guys argue that one. I don't understand that. Okay, that I get. How is that avoiding being shot? At no point in 2.0 have large turret ships been at the top end of competitive excellence. I don't claim to remember all of 2.0 X-Wing, but I seem to recall a Rebel Han being very competitive. What do they... Yeah, okay, Epionic has it. Handbrake Han? That was the thing, right? Dash... I don't know if I ever saw Dash at the top of the competitive thing. Rack, I've seen a bunch, but never at the top of tournaments, I don't think. I do think a Dash got nerfed into oblivion after literally 1 event. Again, there's a lot of early 2.0 that I don't know, so you guys will have to fill me in on all that. Dash was always just super expensive. As far as my experience in 2.0 with Dash, he's always just been like a meta nightmare. Because he's so expensive to fly. Fun, but like just expensive. What about the Lando Asajj boss list that's actually punishing recently? Evo 3PO got nerfed before it could be good. I think all this happened before my time. Evo never got a shine. Yeah, the points buff for Dash actually made it the points nerf by losing the gunner actually made Dash more playable. I 100% agree with Marcel on that. It goes to Lou. Lou takes the initiative now. Dash double tap at I7, so like a Bistan Rourke combo. Scumhan, I don't like this Scum Falcon, but fuck, it's just gonna fix weapons failure. Lega with the Ion maneuver can only focus. I have played a bunch of it, but I mean it is kind of frustrating because it just can't hurt. Bistan Perceptive Trick Shot was absolute filth. You are not wrong. That was very annoying to deal with. That's why they did that, what they did, right? They eliminated that ability. And I mean, Dash is super good still. And dare I say, more playable. Scumhan with Jabba trick shot title and cargo shoots. I mean, yeah, okay. That's a little bit of meminess, you know? You know what I mean? Like, you don't get to do that without the memes being involved. Sam is out of here, but gonna use that back arc. Han tries a sloop-de-doop. That is a road roll impact. Don't forget about the Italian SCC list with Lando, Asajj, Bossk that literally stripped all of your mods. How is it? How does it strip your mods? Han going range 1 into 066. I think large ships can be good. It's just the price to performance is not always the great. I thought you were posting a link. This is what he said. Oh, there's a difference between gimmicks to me and like sustained success. I think like Handbrake Han wasn't a gimmick. That was like a legit list that was doing stuff. I kind of agree with both sides here. I don't think big ships are bad, but I also agree that small and mediums are the dominant forces in this game. Hit crit into Han. That'll trigger the fuel leak that I apparently missed. And a loose stabilizer, which is not what Han wants to see right now. They're more small and large. I mean, yeah. Lookout's for 2. On gets 1. On 2 hull left. So Deathray, I don't know, has Deathray had much tournament success? But that's like, it's like a staple of Resistance play. Deathray is like a staple. I think Deathray and 2A's won a few events last year. Deathray isn't that successful. It's really easy to counter after you played it a few times. Grey Wings, mostly good at smaller events that are more casual. Ray dies, but like, Deathray is gonna hit you and hit you hard at some point. The problem with Resistance, in my opinion, is that it's so reliant on just a few ships to be competitive. Like, when's the last time you saw a competitive Resistance list that didn't have Zari? Not Zari, ZZ. Or Poe. Like, it's so needy with just a couple ships that, like, I like Resistance. I like Resistance a lot, to be honest. But like, it can be boring. Like, I like playing Poe. Poe is very fun, but it can be boring. Yeah, FO just has better AC ships. Resistance has 2 competitive ships and Poe. So Poe is an S tier ship. We all agree with that, right? Like trigger happy flyboy Poe, S tier. It needs upgrades for sure, but it's still S tier. Very good. ZZ is S plus tier. It's such a great ship. The RZ2 chassis is amazing. Her ability is amazing. ZZ never dies is awesome. Beyond that, what ship is dominant in Resistance? Like, what pilot just dominates? Like, they have some cool stuff. You know, you could get like a Leia Kova. But like, I don't think that's a dominant ship, the Leakova. Just don't know. The Empire can't match the beef that Resistance will bring, but if you're going ace on ace, Empire all day. Look at 3 Talon. Don't you think Zori has a chance to be dominant? No. I don't get me wrong, Cyber Junkie. I love Zori. I have a lot of fun flying Zori, but I do not think that that ship is a dominant ship by any means. it's you can't have a small base that has 1 agility and be dominant. It just doesn't hit hard enough. Her action, her ability is so dependent on something else happening. Like, I just don't think she can be dominant. I think FO bombers will actually start making cuts once people figure it out. I honestly, you like Poe over 9? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nine is, yeah, Poe's 100% better than 9. 9's good. I'm not like hating on 9. I'm just saying Poe with an R4 is a monster. Takes the damage from loose stabilizer, but does fix it. And you can boost if you're Han. You still have 2 stress, so you can boost for that 3rd stress. Yeah, it's focus lock every turn with Poe. You add overdrive, and then Poe's crazy. Poe's just crazy good. It's way better than Pattern Analyzer 9, in my humble opinion. Solo range 1 into 066. Not a great roll. Hit crit. 066 gets the evade. And it's a shield down. I was told that 066 would burn. Lego range 1 in 066 only has the primary. PA9 is fun, but requires you to fly well. Poe can get the same double mods by doing it one straight. Yeah. 066, Evady boy. Again, I was told that ship would burn. Lega sitting on 1. Needs to tank 6 dice here. 066, okay. Alright, Lega. Gets the evade. Range 3. This is 2v2 from the Precise Hunter. And 1 calculate. And the blanks. Oh, Lega. PA9 is fun. Just requires you. Marcel says V is S tier. Thank you for trolling, Marcel. How dare you? How dare you? Is V even gonna be allowed? Is V gonna get the band hammer? Is it by? V? By? I don't know. Hi, Maradi. Fuck it! Hit crit! And it's going in! Oh, it's a blinded pilot. Like it didn't deserve to live? How dare you? Commander Poe is... Road is a veritable playground for Commander Poe, and the points discount is very nice as well. Every other turn, that's the trade-off subroute. Every other turn instead of trigger happy, which is every turn if you at least equip the R4 on it. Give you a little bit of new, really. Vi is 100% getting banned. She is a cool character. They're going full ban hammer on any dial peak abilities. The Fly and the Mighty, like, nothing official, right? But again, I just don't think they say things like this without it being the plan. Like, I don't think they drop hints about things like focusing after bumps and stuff if that isn't something they're going to actually do. Because, you know, they did the road thing, they got a bunch of feedback that people didn't like it, and then they went and did it anyway. So I don't think they care what we think. I mean, they said that much in stream, right? They're like, they said, like, we're doing these changes. We think it's best for the game. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter. Like, maybe not quite in those words, but that was the gist, right? It was like, it doesn't matter. This is what we think is best. This is what we're doing. So I think they have a certain vision for the game, and that's what they're going to do, and the hell be damned. Initiative goes to Lou. One thank for Bucket. How come they never play on stream? Scooter, I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, they've played X-Wing on stream before, and it wasn't good. Which is probably my largest complaint so far. Is that if you're gonna make all these game changes, they should understand the game, and I'm not convinced they do. Bucket can look at his cards to reveal which one after a slam. Yeah, Bucket can choose. You don't have to be random. Bucket reveals the fuel leak. Hull breach, Greg. To be fair, even the FFG designers were not great at X-Wing and parsing the rules. Yeah, I mean, like, some of the larger pillars of our community have reached out to them and have been ignored, as far as I know. You know, I'm not trying to start shit. You guys know my opinions on this. I'm not shy with them. You know, I just thought they had a really good chance to form a really good working relationship with the community that was squandered through lack of communication errors. If you look at their Twitter, they do not talk about X-Wing. The amount of Marvel Crisis Protocol, which is their baby, I get it. It's their thing. They love the game. It's their game. They love it. But for better or worse, they have X-Wing, and they're not utilizing it as much as they could, I guess. FFG did have a reputation for being overly chummy with some streamers, i.e. the crates, so maybe AMG is trying to avoid that. I mean, again, I wasn't really here for or like paying attention to that, but did people care? You know, like, were people upset? Con, I think you gotta try and kill the precise hunter so you don't take a shot back. 3 hits will do it. 3v2. A lot of Europeans cared. There it is. Hit, correct. Blinded. Doesn't matter. Woo. Precise Hunter blows up. Paul Heaver, it's like their parents bought a gaming company, let their kids run it, not getting good vibe. Yeah, I get that. Of course, Epionic says Paul Heaver's a crate, so is his people, and he was the world champ. It makes sense. I stopped having any issues for the crates after that Duncan Howard crack age jokes on streams. Or any use. I thought you said issues. I don't know anything about that. I don't know, like I really just don't. I don't know anything about the. I have not watched Carolina Crate's stream. I know they've talked shit about my stream in their Discord once or twice. It kind of sucks, you know, like talk shit to my face. But whatever. Can't please everybody. Bucket takes 2. It's not a crit though, so it doesn't trigger fuel leak. Bucket down to 2. Bucket range 2 into 066. One hit into the scimitar. And it will go through. 066 down to 5. I mean, don't look now, because, I mean, he doesn't have a ton of health left, but Liu has made this a 11-point game. Traits are unwarranted elitists sometimes, I guess. I mean, here's the thing, is I don't know them. So when I was told they were talking shit about my stream, I'm like, they're not here. Like, who? Why? It seems like such a waste of time. Like, I'm not in their Discord. I have no interaction with a crate that I know of. Like, I don't know who they are. And I'm not like saying that to be like, oh, you're nobody, I don't know who you are. I'm saying that like, I don't know who you are. Like, so I don't have, like, I have no beef with the crates. I don't understand it. But also, I'm a bit abrasive too, so I get it. Like, I'm not. It's fine. They live here, Scooter Fox, but they're good friends with them and go on their podcasts often. I mean, yeah. But, like, don't we want our good players to be out there and have a relationship with the company? This will likely be the last round. Is wartime loadout a must-use of Flying Y-Wings? I think so. It's a 4-point double shield upgrade. It makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense points-wise. Here's the final road roll. Marcel says, I'm abrasive? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Am I not? Like, listen. I always try to be supportive of X-Wing streamers. I try very hard at this. But, I mean, I'm also not shy with opinions. I'm not gonna lie about that. I am pretty vocal about the opinions I use. The regular ability is good for, like, time on target, but it's not, like, you don't really want to bring a Y-Wing for that, right? Like, I almost wonder if Han should move fast and then boost to try to block Sam, and then see if Bucket can't get the necessary point here on Scimitar. 1 eyeball each, re-roll the road. 2 eyeballs, re-roll the road. 1 hit, 1 eyeball, re-roll the road. Finally, Lou wins the road off. What was that? Lou requests that somebody clip the road off. Fuck it, 3 hard. You're not going into Zam, are you? Can't. You shouldn't. Oh, 066 sloops. I'm not going to get a shot. You actually eliminate Zam here? Zam is just going to run. Let me put my foot down here. Oh, wrong direction. You have to boost left and try. Yeah, let's not fly money. Let's not say that. I mean, let's all just like, it's not a big deal, right? Like, he didn't say anything terrible, but we don't need to shit on other groups. Boost left. Boost left, you coward. Boost left, you coward. What do you have to lose? Come on, Zam. Not if you initiative kill. Three. Zam. Oh, the one of the Hade. The bonus attack is not up. That could have been so glorious. Zam gets the target lock. Can go kill Han now. Oh, we were this close to greatness. We were so close to greatness. All right. Well, Han's dead. Marcel said something and I didn't see it. Endo says, we all know when Greg comes into the free world that everything will be made right. No, yeah, maybe. Marcel, whatever you said, I missed it. I'm sorry. That is it, though. Catherine wins. Little jank off. I'm going to pay out the right side. You guys aren't going to make that much because you voted with the crowd. That was a good game. Lou really pulled that back. And I mean, was honestly 1 of 8 at the end there, away from actually winning that one. Did Pim overtake Cold Hard Facts? Sure did. Yeah, you broke it. Whatever that is, it's definitely broken. It's like asking me to import it. I can't. Yeah. Stop breaking TTS, Lou. Marcel's looking for jank practice if anyone would like it. He wants to jank that tank. Jank that tank. Does it have the trigger? Do it. Trigger it. Right click, trigger. We need this. We need this in our life. No! I hate that fucking disco ball. Oh my god. Do that again. Get this ball out of here. Get in your home. Yes. Yes. It's actually seismicking things. Thank you for playing. You know what? I don't know if anyone clipped them, but I will clip them, and I'll make it a TikTok, and then I'll put it on Reddit, and no one will like it, and it'll be awesome. Right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for playing. Appreciate it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
All right, everybody. That was our games tonight. We're gonna be here tomorrow. Maybe we'll have a MacBook Pro iMax unboxing. Maybe we'll play some Halo. I don't know. But let's see who is on, who we can raid. Doesn't look like there's any X-Wing people on. You know what? Let's raid, who should we go with? Go with my boy Retro Nate.
My lord, is that legal?
I will make it legal.
He's a Buffalo guy. He's golfing right now, so talk a lot of shit. How many deletes does that Corrin have with a 5-die and hit 0 shot? Here's my thing. Corrin with Rourke, I7, I0. Pretty awesome, right? All right, guys. We will see you hopefully tomorrow. If not, be sure to join the Discord. We're always talking shit. Have fun, and we will see you guys later. Appreciate you joining me tonight. Fun night of X-Wing. Bye.
We're flipping back to me over here. And, oh snap! We got Nickel City in here! Chaka just got raided! Chaka just got raided!
Oh shit!